because I need to actually make this look like a kind of poorly built kit. I need this one to look like a pretty cool looking kit, right? You can see in this. Welcome back to the workbench, and today I thought it would be a good day for a channel update. Got a lot of work going on in the background, some that you know about and some that you don't. So I thought what I would do is just update everybody on what's going on here at the channel and on the workbench and around the workshop. And this episode of channel update, I guess we'll call it, is brought to us by the join button down below. So I just wanted to remind everybody that if you wanted to join the channel membership or join over at Patreon, we're coming towards the end of the month, and one of the deals I do for all the expedition and shop manager levels and up is all the 3D print stuff that I've been using on builds throughout the month. I print a bunch of extras, and I'll send them to you. Obviously, all you have to do is sign up over at Patreon or hit the join button down below. And I believe it's Shop Manager or higher. And I believe it's Expedition or higher. It's the $10 level or higher. And every month, all the things. So we've got, things like air filters, speakers. I know there's batteries. I have, master brake boosters and cylinders. There's a ton of stuff here that I'll throw in an envelope. You obviously got to give me your address, and I will mail it out to you along with all the exclusive content over at the member sites also. But enough of that. We need a channel update here. And I thought I'd start, well, obviously we've got the FD100. We just had an episode on that yesterday and pretty much most all days before that. So if you want to get caught up on that, just go check the episode from yesterday. Nothing's really changed as of right now. I did want to give an update though on the Oldsmobile. So I'm getting all the wiring and hosing in. So you can see we got wires and hoses going everywhere. So that's kind of where I'm at with it now, which is basically the final step. And I kind of work on this when I get some time, because the FD100 is taking up so much time in another project that's going on that we'll talk about here in a second. Taking up a lot of my time, but as I get time, I'm finishing this out. It's almost done. Basically, I've just got to get these wires and these hoses done. We'll build out the front end. I haven't built out the front end because we got stuff that's kind of got to go through there, so I didn't want the front end in the way, and that's about it. Then it's just a matter of putting, I've got to put the glass in the body, put the interior in the body, put the body interior on the chassis, the wheel, and we're done. So it's almost done, so we should have this coming. But there's been a lot of stuff going on around the shop, kind of in the background that you guys haven't seen, and it takes a lot of my time, but it's a good thing. And so we have a build going on. In fact, you probably see these guys sitting right up here. And I know you've never seen them. They're the same. Let me see if make sure you can see them. They're the same Chevelle. It's the AMT Chevelle. It's the kind of a reissue of an old kit. So it's a very simple kit that I've built twice. So this is not glued in. Let me remember that. Let me pull the motor out of that one. So this is a simple kit. This just finished actually putting the silver on the green paint job on this one. This is a special project going on, like I said, kind of behind the scenes. Really not even supposed to talk about it, I guess. So I got to be a little bit careful what I say. But what I will say is basically we're building the kit in two different ways. Is I guess the best way to put it. This was supposed to, so this one is intended to be what I guess we would call the hero car. Now it has not been clear. It's gonna be decal. There's a lot to go on. I know it doesn't look like the hero car yet, but that's what this one is going to be. And then this one was supposed to be the not so hero car, but unfortunately, I kind of like it. It kind of turned out kind of nice. I kind of like the I went with just a flat black. I thought this one's gonna be super gloss, and it has the the two color paint and all that. This one was supposed to be just flat black and kind of ugly. I put the silly hyperactive sticker down the back, but I'm kind of liking it. It's kind of looking a little too good. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is glue bomb this up a little bit for this particular project. Yeah, I'll probably kind of dirty it up. Not dirty up, but I'm not going to be weathering it. I'm gonna actually be trying to make it look like not that well built of a kit. And I hate doing it. It hurts my soul, right? And that's why it's kind of turned out better than I planned. Because I need to actually make this look like a kind of poorly built kit. I need this one to look like a pretty cool looking kit, right? You can see in this one we've got the interior a little more detailed. I drilled out the holes in the steering wheel. I don't know if you guys can even see that. I painted in the belts and things. I'm still keeping it very simple. I think part of what the project is actually, so there's going to be three elements to this project. I'm trying to be very careful of how I say this. There's going to be three elements to this project. One is going to be putting together the roll bars. One's going to be wiring for plug wires. And the other one, what was the other one? I forgot. Oh no. I hope I didn't accidentally. There was the third element of the thing. Anyways, there's a third element too. But one of them is putting in the roll bars back here. So that's why they're not in. Now I thought I would probably go ahead and print up like a fire extinguisher to put in there. Just add some more details to the hero car and leave the B car, I guess we'll call it, a lot more simple. Just like, yeah, exactly. Just leave it more, basically box stock. That's what I'm trying to say. This is literally just box stock. I can pull the body off still here. So you can see that not the detail on the interior. But anyways, this is a project. I just wanted to, because this has been going on and taking time away from some of the other projects. That's why forward movement on the FD100s is moving. It's going pretty well, but a little bit slower. The Oldsmobile definitely, I wanted to have it finished like a week ago, but it's kind of been put to the side because I've got to get this done. It's a very important project to me that needs to get done. And I don't know. Just let me know what you think. That's about all I can say about it right now. Other than I will say, get your Starbond CA glue. There's a discount down in the description. But that's all. I can't say any more about this project, but it will be done soon. Video will be coming soon. But anyways, let me know what you think so far about all the projects going on around. The Oldsmobile is going to be finishing up, so I'm going to be bringing in another project. I think what I'm going to do, I've got an old, you saw I used some Testarossa parts on the FD100. Well, that's from an old kit from when I was a kid. I rebought that kit now. I rebought the kit like 20 years ago, I don't know, 10 years ago or whatever. But I have that sitting back there. And when I was messing with those Testarossa parts, I was like, man, I just want to build a cool kit that's just straightforward, just out of the box, just build a cool kit really well. And I think that's what we'll replace. The Oldsmobile kit will be finished up and moving on. And I think that's what we're going to replace it with, is the Testarossa that's just no hacking, no body work, none of the stuff like we've been doing on the FD100. So look for that to be coming to not to replace, but as kind of in line, going to the back of the line of the builds going on. We do have the Thunderbird build going on also. It is downstairs. I did not bring it up. So it's going to be becoming more prominent also, which is the build that we're doing like it's straight off the showroom floor. So there is custom stuff going there to make sure that it has that look of a, it's 1956 and this thing's sitting on the floor of a showroom. That build's going to become a little more prominent because, again, the Oldsmobile is getting finished up. Actually, the FD100 is getting a lot closer, where it's going to be going to paint and stuff like that. So there'll be days where it's just going to be dry time and all that. So the Thunderbird will be coming back in, and then, of course, Testarossa coming on top. This project here will be finalizing. So let me know what you think about everything going on with the channel. Let me know if there's anything you want to see. I've got a bunch of models coming. A really good friend of mine, Chris, out in California, is sending me a whole bunch of models. So a big thank you. When they get here, I'll probably do a shout out to him and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to have all that coming in. There's some builds there that are special to him that he wants me to do. So anyways, that'll be coming to the channel. But anyways, let me know what you think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I've kept you long enough with this update thing. I got to get back to all this work. So do all those things everybody tells you to do on YouTube. I got, you can see a ton of stuff to do. I will see you guys Monday. Bye-bye.